Hello and welcome to my channel, Distinctive Crochet. My name is Priscilla and I would like to thank all my new subscribers for coming to check me out and all my returning subscribers for spending some time with me. Alright everyone, it is Monday, so it is time to work your whips Monday. But first, before we get started, I did just want to mention that I am wearing my prize that I won, and it's my Crochet Life shirt with the yarn ball, and this was designed by Fonda over at Crafting with Fonda, and I will link her channel down below. She does do custom embroidery shirts and more, and she also has some designs already made on her website. So I will leave her YouTube channel and her website down below so you guys can go check her out. Okay. So last week I started working on a crochet top-down sweater, and I was sharing my process with you guys on how I get started, and lots of great information on how to make a top-down sweater. So I am going to be doing this every week until I have completed my sweater, and that way I can give you guys as much information as possible as I'm working this up. All right, so this is the progress that I got done last week, and I was getting kind of nervous about it wasn't growing fast enough. And the last top down I did was my spring hop sweater that I made, and that was an all double crochet. So of course a double crochet is twice as big as a single crochet, so it's gonna grow twice as fast, right? So I did kind of think about that after I finished. I was like, well, maybe it's because, but I really didn't like come back and say anything. And then in the comments, Anna from Anna's Crafty Amore, hi Anna, she always has great information and great tips, and she picked up right on that right away. She was like, well, it might just be because you're doing single crochets, it's going to take a little bit longer. So thank you so much, Anna. I always appreciate your comments and your information and knowledge that you share. So thank you so much for sharing and all that you do, because you have an awesome channel and I really appreciate your friendship, and so thank you for all your tips. So go check Anna out. I will have her link down below as well. That's Anna from Anna's Crafty and More. She does awesome projects, knit, crochet, socks, toys, everything. So go check her out. She's an awesome channel. All right, so it is probably because it's single crochet, but I am still going to do what I was talking about last week. So in case you weren't here last week, I'm just going to go a quick overview. So I am doing the linen stitch, which is the single crochet, chain one, skip one, single crochet in the next. I'm doing that stitch pattern, and I'm using some scrap yarn that I was gifted from Vicky over at Gotcha Hook. I'll leave her link below as well. And I started with these two colors here. I'm using my 5mm hook. And what I'm going to do is in the corners, I did this last week, so if you want to work along with me, you should go back to that video, because I do tell you where to put your stitch markers at, and how to divide for the front and backs and all of that. So the stitch markers are where I'm going to be putting my increases, and I am going to switch it up from, I was doing a chain one, I was doing a single crochet, chain one, single crochet in the same stitch. This time I'm going to just do all single crochets. So there'll be three single crochets in the same stitch when I get to these stitch markers. Alright, so that is pretty much where I am so far. So I don't have any more information to add at this point. I am going to go ahead and start working this up, and I'll see how it grows, and if I'm happier with that, I'll just keep going. If not, and I need to change something, then I'll come back and let you guys know what I'm doing. But pretty much all we're doing is we are just we're continuing to work on the yoke. So I have not gotten to any other steps other than that. So I'm going to go ahead and continue working on my yoke. So go ahead and grab your yoke if you're working along with me, or grab your project, any whip will do, and let's go ahead and get started working our whips Monday. All right guys, here we go. my session just yet, but I just wanted to come on and let you guys know. You might have seen me trying this on and thinking a little bit. I know it's single crochet, but I'm not for sure if I have enough stitches. I like how it's close around my neck. That's how I want it to fit. But I feel like I needed to grow a little bit faster this way. So what I think I'm going to do is I am going to put, I'm going to do 5 stitches into 1 stitch on my increases when I'm using this thinner yarn here. I think I'm going to redo this round, this last round that I did, and put 5 stitches in the increase. And then when I do the other yarn, because the other yarn is slightly thicker, I think I'll switch back and do 3 stitches on that row. So I'll switch back and forth, and hopefully it'll grow a little bit faster. Because I think I just need more stitches. If I would have started off with more stitches, it would have been a wider around my neck, and I didn't really want that. So I guess I need to just increase more and get the stitches out faster like that. So that is what I'm going to try. When I'm using a thinner yarn, I'm going to do 5 stitches, and then I'll go back to 3 stitches with the thicker yarn. So that is what I'm going to do. That's a little change that I'm making right now. When you're designing or making things, it's always good to try things out, and if you have to frog or whatever, make adjustments as you go. Don't be afraid to do it. It's all in the process of designing. I don't know if any designer ever went from start to finish the design they had in mind to the exact thing. I'm sure there was some kind of change or rethinking about it at some point. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's how it goes. But anyway, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and continue working on. I have about another 40 minutes to go. I usually do about an hour and 20 minutes. I'm about 40 minutes in now. So I'm going to go ahead and take that row back, and then I have about 40 minutes left to work with you guys. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll come back at the end of the video and see how I like that and let you guys know. Alright, so I just wanted to pause from working and come back and let you guys know that I was going to make that little bit of a change. I do like how it's turning out though. I think those colors are gorgeous, and I'm glad I decided to put the 2 colors together like that. It is just gorgeous, and I'm super excited. So I really want this to work out. Alright everyone, I'm going to go ahead and get back to work. Alright, here we go. Alright everyone, so this is the progress that I have so far. I think I did the increase 5 for around 3 of those rounds, and I do like how it's getting bigger, but it's getting a little roughly, so I'm not gonna do that anymore. Or at least I'm gonna go back to 3 rounds with each I mean not 3 rounds, 3 stitches in each increase point for a few rounds, and then if I feel like I need to switch back to it, I will. But I think I'm in a better place now than I was before, because this yarn, this other yarn that I'm using is kind of thin. I don't even know. Did I look and see if it was a 4-weight? Let me see. Let me see what this says. Okay, it does say it's a 4-weight. It does say that it's a 4-weight, but it's like a roving style yarn, so it's kind of thick and thin in some places, and it's seems thinner than this yarn, so that might be why why it's not increasing as much as I thought it would. And also that is the reason why I decided to do 5 when I came to this round, because this yarn feels a lot thinner. But I did that for a few rounds, so now I'm just going to go back to 3 stitches in each increase point for a little while and see how that goes. But sorry, it's hard for me to adjust it on the camera. But it does seem like it's growing a bit better now, so I feel a little more comfortable with that. Yep. So I'm still, working on the yoke section at this point, and I'm not for sure how long it's going to take me, because I am only working on this project in my Working with Monday videos, so that way I can share with you guys my process and the information that may come up while I'm working on it. So that is what I'm doing, and I'm really excited about these colors. I am super excited how it's turning out, and yeah. So I didn't have any new information today other than how I switched up the increases, and next week I'm going to continue where I left off working on the yoke, and hopefully I'll be able to get past the yoke at that point where I can give you guys some more information, but we'll see how it goes. Alright, so that is my progress for today, and let me know if you're working on this along with me, or if you're planning on starting one soon. And if not, you can let me know what you were working on. And if you like my progress, and make sure you give this video a thumbs up. And I appreciate you coming along with me and watching. And thank you so much for all of your awesome comments. All right, everyone. I will see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching.